So what is Numen's Law? Numen's Law is an online digital comic which you can read for free on Webtoon. Now, what is it about? Let me open my lore book, my grimoire. Now I can read the advanced version, or I can read just I'll just read the simple one just for you. Planet Kepler was once known as a divine planet and was said to be watched over by Numen, God, and a peculiar star was symbol proof of his presence. Without warning, the star disappeared. Faith dwindled, and for a time chaos overtook the planet. Losers turned winners and saints turned sinners. The world fell into despair. The planet was later deemed the abandoned planet, but suddenly Numen's star returned, changing the planet once more. Numen created elemental humanoids called integrants, and in a blink of an eye, integrants were sent far and wide, and very few got to witness this divine abnormality. As integrants wake in search of answers, the unyielding, lawless nature of the planet obstructs their path with wonder and newfound questions. My favorite things in video games is mystery and wonder and adventure and not knowing too much and you're figuring it out as you go. And lore, I love lore and I love figuring that out. I don't like being told everything all the time. Now, who's the MC? I get this question a lot, and well, the story is told from multiple points of view. Some villains, a lot of them integrants, because it's about integrants, of course. Now, I get this also another question I get asked a lot. What is the story or plot? If I told you that would take away the mystery and wonder. But I will say this. The most frequent appearing character is Enra, the integrant of fire. Now, what is an integrant? The actual word means the component of something, or the component of a whole in simple terms. But in my series, I have it, the integrants mean elemental components. Components of what? Components of God. Or in my series, he's referred to as Numen, which is the synonym for gods. Now, where does this take place? What's the setting? The setting is planet Kepler, and it's an actual planet. It's referred, or the actual scientific name is planet Kepler 452b, referred to as an Earth substitute that we could, but I don't think we're ever going to get to that planet. So I'm using that as my own playground to funnel my ideas onto. I can make up whatever I want and the logic could stay the same. Always ask, are there humans? No, not at the moment. If I do add a human, it's gonna be one singular person and I'll name him Brandon. And I might add like an Adam and Eve, but really it's to pay homage to Adventure Time. Adventure Time is the biggest inspiration of my show in its entirety. I love it. Anything goes, anything could happen, whatever happens, And that leads me to my other inspirations. Adventure Time. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Check this out.
All the From Software games, like Eldritch Horror, a lot of Elden Ring, Dark Souls. And then we had Samurai Jack.
I seek you, Samurai-chan.
I do love that art style. One Piece.
Sacrifice your life.
You jerk, why I on it?
All right then, I'm coming, Nami!
I'm not done yelling at you!
Soul Eater.
What is your stupid autograph?
Demon Slayer.
To get in my way? This had nothing to do with you! Why are you looking at me like that?
And so on. And you can see it on the whatever this is. But yeah, the original vision before I even started doing art was doing animation. I was like, I just want to animate this right now. So I didn't even have nothing sketched out, nothing drawn. I had little drawing experience, and I was like, wait a minute, I need to take a step back. I need to have some groundwork, some footing. So I was like, okay, let's do a comic book and let's see where we go from this. And what I really did was yeah, I just started making a comic book, trying to piece things together. And the first chapter, the first scene is literally like a quick fight scene that I had in my head. And that's how I got started. And I was like, let's do this. Let's just run with it, see where it goes. I do want, one thing that's got me big into anime, mainly Naruto and stuff like that, was the video games. So I was like, I want to create a video game. One of my favorite video games is Smash Bros. So that's a game anyone can pick up and play and anyone can master in seconds, something like that. But that's the end goal. I want something like that what we can incorporate artists' OCs from all over the place, then we all win or something. I don't know. I think it'd just be a huge, big, fun thing. Now, my whole series started from my nickname, which is Flames, if you don't know that by now. And I used to customize shoes. You can check that out on my Instagram, whatever. But I created myself a logo based off the flames, and this is what it was. It says Flames 401. And I seen this character right, and I was like, let's market this better, or like let's have graphic tees or something. So I was like, let me draw this character in different formats, different ways. So I drew a little fire-headed character, one that looked more kitty-ish, more cuddly-ish, or more like less serious and less dangerous or whatever. And I ended up making, I was like, I can make other characters that look similar to this, but other elements. Like, then I created a lightning version, which is the one I'm wearing right now. I created a lightning character, and then I went and created a crystal-based character, and then I went and created a glass. And I was like, we should name this race. And I looked up something that made the most sense and sound the best, which was integrants. But yeah, so it all was based off of something, an entirely different entity. And I was like, let's draw something pretty much. So this is how I basically got started. I just started drawing the first fight scene. I had these two integrants fighting each other. I was like, oh, we have integrants now. Let's have them go up against neck to neck with each other. So I envisioned it in my head. I started sketching out the first design I could. And I was like, what if I just start the whole series? What if I make a whole, like, it was supposed to be just a one shot to see how far I can take this idea, because my mind was racing. So I was like, okay, let's see where we can go. We ended up creating then I turned it into a digital. So I know I use more of a PC professional stuff now, but I can still do equal amount of damage with just a regular cheap old $100 tablet, maybe even $60 now. But I just did that, and I just uploaded it to Webtoon using the guidelines and whatever. I got a question, what would you be doing if there was no Numen's Law or any of that? And I'm just like, I'd probably go straight into game design. My creativity would be getting shot out somewhere, you know. I was getting tired of painting shoes. They were just mostly fan arts and my own renditions of fan arts on the shoes. I was like, it's time to do something bigger, I was like, I want to create a universe where I can apply, where I'm not bored. Now, this series was created through my boredom, or I created this series for me in terms of what I like to see, and I get bored very fast. I'm gonna make something so entertaining to myself, something that's always ever changing, ever different, something that's surprising, but it also tells a good story at the same time, something that looks cute, cuddly, but also so you can take it quite serious at times. And I was like, okay, here, we created a world where we can make anything goes, and we can turn it into anything. And it seems like, and I started doing some research on what are the best things that actually blow up in today's day and age. And I was like, I looked at Avatar. I was like, the elements and stuff. And then I looked at Demon Slayer. Well, Avatar, they bend the elements, shoot it out and whatnot. And then you got Demon Slayer. And, you know, pretty much they don't bend the elements. They slice the elements if they're even there or whatever, you know. And I was like, what if the elements are something themselves? And, you know, and always elemental type stuff always works. And now this concept, Numen's Law, was created way before that movie Elemental, so throw that out of here. I don't even want to see that. The chapter was already out before that movie. Anyways, so yeah, I was like, maybe we create the characters that are the elements themselves. If you're wondering, if I haven't elaborated what this is pretty much a grimoire. I burnt up all the pages and stuff. I was like, I'm gonna make it look like someone's been traveling through the land, charting down different stuff. It's supposed to be like ancient paintings and stuff. I burnt the pages up, dipped them in tea, and then lit them on fire, the edges, and then waved it out. But I want to have like my own grimoire of the series that maybe I can have mass made or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'll show you an example. Like, a lot of people ask me, what chapter is it going to end on? I'd say the story ender will probably be chapter 100. Chapter 100 is when Numen's going to appear, and this is what he's depicted as on the... He's depicted like this. Is for the people that actually seen him, the very few people that actually seen him when he first appeared, seen this. And this is what they described. So, but this is what he actually looks like. He looks like this. I'm wearing the star ring right here, because the star is the main logo of the series, as you can tell. I do want the video game as well to have, you know, I want to have it to have an opportunity for other people to put their OCs in there as well. I think that'd be awesome. That is a dream of mine. That is the one big goal of mine. I want to create a video game in Smash Bros. That has everyone's characters in it from the indie creator space. And can't do everyone. Some people we just are enemies, but I think I have a winning blueprint. I just have to execute it properly, you know. But yep, that's my series. Numen's Law, NL. I want to replace this cover because all the papers come out. I have a harder cover. But if you have any other questions, next video will be what are integrants, and or my next lore video. But thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Yeah, and the videos won't be like this, me just yapping for 10 minutes straight. They'll be more like how I did the other videos, like how to name your character or how to name your series and stuff like that. They'll be more like that. I'll be uploading this on my birthday though, so I just wanted to throw out something for that. That's about it. The next video's a banger. Next video's actually a real banger, I think. I'm gonna push my chapter back an extra week or an extra few days, because, you know, it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do, so hopefully I have some help. Well, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching if you made it this far, and thank you for wishing me a glorious happy birthday. You know, you never know how many happy ones you have left.